Okay guys, so we're going to show you how to make some char cloth today. Basically you take an old cotton t-shirt. It needs to be cotton. Polyester and synthetic fabrics are just going to melt and make a big mess. But if you have pure cotton, which I've got here, a cotton t-shirt, you cut it into small pieces like so, and you put it into your container. In this case I've got a tin Altoids container, and you know, most of the time I've seen this done where there's an airtight tin container that's pretty airtight, and then they poke a hole in it. What I'm going to try doing today is I'm going to try doing this with an Altoids container that has a little bit of air holes already in it, so we're going to see how this works. But this is just a normal Altoids container. I filled it pretty full of these little cotton pieces, so we're going to give this a go. I'm going to just set it up here on top of this burner, and I'm going to give it a light, see how it works. Alright, so we'll see how long it takes for this thing to do its trick. Most of the time I've seen this done with a fire, with you know, a wood fire, like campfire, but I believe the principle is still going to work here. Now, I don't know how much of this smoke you're going to start seeing here will be the paint burning off, and how much is going to be the char cloth in process here, but we'll see what happens. You know, this might be a total failure for all I know. Move back a little bit. So we got a little flame going here from the paint of the Altoids container, and so I hit a button there, and we'll try and splice these two together. But as you can see, the Altoids tin is flaming up. I'm assuming most of this is because of the paint on the can, but then this could be the char cloth being made as well. So we'll just let this cook a little while. You know, for the sake of this video, what I think I'll do is I'll stop here, let it cook, and then resume when it looks like it's done, so you don't have to wait through all this. So see you in a bit. So I don't see any more smoke coming out of this Altoids tin, so we're going to go ahead and shut this off. See where this leads us. So we'll see if I'm able to get this thing open, given that it was just on a flame. Okay, so I'm going to show you the aftermath here and let you kind of see what this is all about in reverse. This is the end result of trying to make char cloth with an Altoids tin, and as you can see here, it's worked quite well. Basically, I took this old cotton t-shirt. It needs to be cotton because polyester will just melt on you. Cotton is the way to go with this. I cut strips. When I cut these strips, they were pretty much filling this can, so they've shrunk down in the process. But you cut strips, you place them in here, you close the lid of the Altoids container, and then you put it on a burner. You could do this in a campfire or wherever. And when it's done, you're gonna know it's done because you're not gonna see any smoke coming out. You can also do this with a tin with a single pinhole in it, and you'll see the smoke billowing out of that hole while it's cooking. And then when you don't see any smoke coming out anymore, then you know it's done. So we've done that. There was smoke coming out of the sides of the Altoid container, and when it stopped, I opened it up, and I could see we've got some decent char cloth made here. And what we've got is a material that when you strike a spark into it, it'll ignite it into an ember. Then you blow on that. What you'd want to do is take a piece of char cloth, put it inside a bird's nest or whatever you're going to use to get your fire going. Strike either the ferrocenium rod or the magnesium rod. Strike a spark into the char cloth. That will readily get an ember glowing. Once you blow that into a flame, you've got yourself a fire. At any rate, this is the process that I use today for making char cloth. It's been used for hundreds of years, and it's a good way to get a fire started primitively. Anyway, guys, take care, and we'll see you around. Bye.